Susan. I hope you're doing great. Today I'm participating in the 50 Stack Challenge 2, hosted by Amy of Crafty Cat. And our prompts today are funny and serious. And I'm going to use these collage journaling cards. These are some old glue book pages that I used and just folded them over and collaged on them and put a backing on them to use as journaling cards. So I hope you'll enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's get started. To begin with, I'm going to get my journaling cards ready, and I'm going to start by adding some opaque texture paste by Ranger. Now I'm going to let these dry before continuing on. Now that the texture paste is dry, I'm going to use some of my oxide sprays and some of my mica sprays. This one is Wilted Violet Oxide Spray. I spray my card with water, then I spray my spray, and then I come back and spray it again with water. And I'm drying my card in between sprays. This one is Winter Frost Mica Spray, and I just dropped it because I didn't want it to be too strong. It has a pretty shimmer to it, and I spray it and I let it run in between the texture paste. Now I'm spraying Mermaid Lagoon Distress Oxide Spray. I really love using the Distress Oxide sprays and the mica sprays. I think it just adds so much to the background. Now this is my other card, and I'm starting off with Peacock Feathers Distress Oxide. I have so much fun just playing around with the different sprays to see what I get. You can always use it in something. And I like to dry it and then spray again. It kind of gets the other activated, but then it'll help the next color that comes on work and spread as well. Now this color is Fresh Balsam Distress Mica Stain, and it also has a pretty glimmer and shine to it, and I love the way it makes it look. This one is Tart Cranberry Distress Mica Stain, and it has a pretty shimmer, and it's a beautiful red. I love red. Red makes me happy. Now it's time to decorate, and I have these images, and I cannot tell you where they came from. They're some of the first images I ever bought off of Etsy, and it's been a while, and it was really before I had my channel going, and I didn't know to keep track of everything like that. But I love this bird. I love the little bit of red on his head, which is why I used the red mica stain. And I'm just going to glue this down. And I'm using art glitter glue since I've got that texture paste, and I have it printed on cardstock. And I was going to use the whole flower. I'm just trimming off the edges here, but I didn't want to cover up the background so much, so I decided just to clip off half of it and then put half of it on. And then I just decided to use the other part in the back, so why not? Now to make my bird pop out, I'm going to go around my image with my Stabilo All pencil. I just love how that just makes it stand out from the background. And so I just go around it, and then I come back with my water pen and just go around it again. Just to give it that definition. Now I want to add some detail to my bird. So I like to use my Posca pens and just kind of highlight little bits of area through there to make whatever I'm working on pop. And I love the way like the white just kind of brings out just a little bit. I don't go overboard with it, at least I try not to. But just try a few colors. I don't have a lot of colors. I wished I had every color of the Posca pens, but just something to bring a little definition to my project. Now I want to add a sentiment to my card, and I'm using a Tim Holtz little word, and it says free to fly. And I'm just going to round my corners and ink up the card, and I think I'm done, but I'm not. Now for my funny one. I'm taking that image of the cat with the glasses and the hat. It reminds me so much of my Bushi. Now I've inked up my focal points, my bird and my cat, and I don't feel like the kitty cat's standing out enough from the background because of the similar colors. So I'm just using a piece of cheesecloth and I'm just tearing it down, and I'm going to add that behind him. Just like with the other card, I'm going to go around it with my Stabilo All pencil and my water brush. And now it's time to highlight with my Posca pen. And my sentiment with this one is lucky is a state of mind. I don't know if the cat thinks he's lucky because of the big bird, or if the big bird thinks he's lucky because he's so much bigger than the cat. Now I'm going to do some white splatters, and I just watered down some acrylic paint and just try to get that good and soupy. I don't like to get my splatters too big to begin with, but I love the way that just made it pop out. And I decided to go back and do that on my other card as well. Now it's finished. I realized I'd forgotten around my corners, so I go back and I do that. I glue down any other parts that need to be glued down, and I ink up around my card. Well, here they are. I really love how they turned out. This is my funny. I started off with my serious, and of course started off with the backgrounds. But my funny is this cat. I believe it came from Calico Cat Designs, and I love it. I just shrunk it. This was part of a book page, and I just shrunk it down so I could have a focal point there. And I love, he reminds me of my Bushy boy. So I hope you like it as well. And my serious one is just a pretty bird. And I love how that turned out. I love these images. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Ring that bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Be sure and check out Amy's channel at Crafty Cat, and be sure and check out the hashtag 50 Stack Challenge too to see what everyone else has made. So until next time, bye y'all.